to mark the dotty. Hope you enjoy your day. Right? Let's solve. Find the height of the trapezium below if its area is 28 centimeters squared. Find the height of the trapezium if its area is 28 centimeters squared. This is the trapezium. Right? We have the two parallel sides, 6 centimeters and 10 centimeters. Remember, a trapezium is a quadrilateral with a pair of parallel sides. Right? It's two opposite sides that are parallel. Right? So this is it. Now we have to find the height. So we want to know how high the trapezium is, but we know the total area to be 28 centimeters squared. Alright, so let's go back to the formula for calculating the area. So remember that area of a trapezium is half the sum of the parallel sides, say A and B, alright, the sum A plus B times height. Okay, so in this case we know the area to be 28 centimeters squared, and then we know the parallel sides. One is 6 centimeters and the other one is 10 centimeters, but we do not know the height. Okay, so let's just evaluate it and see how we go with this. Okay, we can take, let us go ahead. We have 28, then you have 1 over 2, 6 plus 10 is 16, right? So that will be 16 centimeters times h. Okay, so we have 28 equals to 16. 1 times 16 is 16, right? And times h. Alright, so I'll just leave the centimeters out. Okay, so 16 times h will be 16h, and that's over 2. So at this point, when you have two fractions separated by the equal sign, you can cross multiply. Alright? So to cross multiply, we have 2, let's bring 16. 16h times 1 will be 16h, right? Then 28 times 2, we'll leave it that way, right? I'll show you why. Because we need to divide both sides by 16 to get the value of h. So we divide both sides by 16 and this by 16. So doing it this way, you save yourself of the stress. Okay, so 16 takes 16. You have the height, and then you can easily do your division by cancellation here. So you know that 2 can go here once, and in 16, 8 times. And 4 can go in this place. 4 in 8 is 2, and then 4 in 28 is 7, right? 4 in 28 is 7. Okay, so what do we have left? 7 times 1, 7, and 2, right? So that's 7 over 2, okay, which is 3 whole number. 2 in 7 is 3, and then remainder 1, and that's over 2, okay? Or you can write it in decimal. That will be 3.5 centimeters. Okay, 3.5 centimeters. Alright, this is if you're very comfortable with your algebraic processes, your algebraic procedure. But if you can master the formula and then know that when you are to find the height of a trapezium, you can then take that from the formula. Oh, I shouldn't have the first one, right? So to find the height of a trapezium, you can take it from this formula: a plus b times height, right? So for us to find the height, you have 2 times the area, right? And then divided by the sum of parallel sides, alright? 2 times the area, I said. 2 times the area divided by the sum of the parallel side. That gives you the height. So you can master this formula if you are not familiar with your algebraic processes first. yet, right? But I encourage you to start getting yourself familiar with algebraic processes and procedures, right? But you can have the formula knowing that, okay, whenever I'm to find the area at the height of a trapezium, I know the area, I know the two parallel sides. I can just multiply the area by 2 and divide that by the sum of the parallel sides. Let's try that. Alright, so that's area times 2, 28, then divided by 6 plus 10, right? So we have 2 times 28 divided by 6 plus 10 is 16. And then you already see that we have the same thing we had here, 28 times 2 divided by 16. Alright, and which will give us 3.5 centimeters. Alright, so you can work with the formula if you're comfortable with that. Just slot in the parameters and you have your answer. So that's how to calculate the height of a trapezium when the area is given and you have the two parallel sides. Thank you. Bye.